Send my roots to work as hard as I do. Been on the money train looking for more better blues. Them school days, no class act, I was breaking all the rules. Life's a boomerang and I had nothing to lose. Another boy in the hood is how it come across. I feel like Dr. Doolittle, but the money talks. They yelling he got game, I'm not the one to ball. This just some fresh soul food for every one of y'all. Yeah.
My people, hey, welcome back for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. Appreciate y'all, family. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, because every week I'm dropping episodes, man. Come on, man. You know how I do TV reviews, I do cruise ship reviews, I got top fives, I got my own Oscars. We do Cornbread over here, we do our own Oscars, man. But appreciate all the comments. But make sure y'all share it today. Come on, man. Come on, we got something special for y'all. I normally do movie reviews every week. Go back and check my catalog for that. But today, I'm gonna mix it up again and do a TV series. Something that's hot, not hot off the presses, but this show is banging, man. So today, we are going to discuss The Last of Us. The Last of Us, ladies and gentlemen, is on HBO. What? Come on, man. It's 9 episodes. Baller series. Everybody was talking about it. And I know it was one of those series where each week you had to wait, like the old Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, so that anticipation was there the whole time. But I know some of us love to binge watch. But now all the episodes are out, so you can binge watch it, all right? So, actors, who was in this movie? You got Pedro Pascal, bro. He's everywhere right now, killing it with The Mandalorian. What else he in? Oh, it don't matter. Everything he's touching is turned into gold. And then also you got Bella Ramsey. What? Come on, man. She's definitely an up-and-comer. To all my Game of Thrones people out there, you know who she was, man. She was a baller since then. You're like, man, I like her. She always got that positive, I ain't afraid of nothing, even though I'm a little kid. It don't matter. Her acting range is phenomenal. So, The Last of Us is based on a video game. All right. So this series takes place I think it starts in 1968, and it starts with, let's say, a virus mutating. I guess, this fungus. And I guess it mutated like 8 or 9 times, and then it turned into what you see in this TV series. So the best way I could describe this show is kind of like Resident Evil meets Walking Dead, right? If you put those two storylines together, you get this. So they also have the storyline progress where it's current, or 2003, right? Where you have Pedro's character. He's a dad. They live in Austin, Texas. Life as we know it, right? No issues. And then over time, you're hearing, man, why is this going down? What's happening? Somebody got bit over here or did all these things, which, hey, my Cornbread review census was going off. Come on, man. Obviously, there's going to be a couple spoilers because I want to address a couple things, but I ain't going to tell y'all need to watch the series, definitely. But come on, man. You got the grandma being sick, but who infected her, right? If it's not airborne, somebody had to bite her. Come on, man. We got to do a little bit better with that. But that's only one notch off of the 100 things that they did positive. But I'm watching that. I'm like, that's a little stretch right there. And then they something happens in 2003 where it changed the trajectory of Pedro's character, right? So then you move forward to 2023 where you get caught up. I guess there's a whole, rebellious group, so called the Fireflies, where they're the revolution. They're going to stop all the things that are happening because they're trying to cure whatever goes on. Whatever goes on brings up Bella's character. Now, you're gonna know this, but it's one spoiler, right? So, she basically can't get sick, right? She's I don't know if she's infected or not. You got to watch it, but she can't get sick. So they want to use that and try to duplicate it and put it out in the world. That's where Bella's character basically plays Ellie, and then you got Joel, basically, right, who is Pedro's character. So Joel, they meet up, and they go on a journey. I don't know. I didn't get the chance to play the game. I watched some of my people play the game, and it looks very nice. So I don't know how much they dove into each part of the playable scenes or maybe the cut scenes on the video game, but watching the after show and them talking about it, hey, this group of people that you killed in the video game, we wanted to elaborate more on them. And so that's what that whole episode had to do with them. I thought that was very brilliant, very nice, very fun. And it actually helps out the video characters because, or the people who play the video game, because they get so attached with these characters. When they're like, no, that didn't happen, that didn't happen. Okay, well, cool. We're going to create a sub-story to this story so that you can't kill us and be like, oh, we're not accurate or something like that. So it's pretty cool. So the monsters, the zombies, they call clickers in this episode, which some of them were very inconsistent on how they died or how they died. It was kind of weird. And even they didn't explain the hierarchies of them, because some of them was like bloated and fat and ugly and making noises, but then the other ones didn't mutate. And then they automatically die out, but some of them were still alive, right? So I think in season 2, hopefully they dive a little bit more into the depths of these clickers. It was just more surface level for me. But the storytelling and from episode 1 to 9 is what? Phenomenal. They're telling you characters that you don't even care about, but then you start caring about them. I'm like, why are we even watching this? Oh, that's why. Brilliant. How does that tie to this? That's why. Brilliant. And the detail of just because it happened in episode 2 don't mean it's going to come back in episode 7 or vice versa. Pay attention. You're following the episodes, but man, it's a tie back to the beginning of the series. So kudos to the people who had their hands in this and the creators of this game and of this movie. And then to elaborate even more, like on the little nitpicking details, like the storyline, like the Mortal Kombat, how does that prevalent in multiple scenes? Also, face paint, how is that prevalent in multiple scenes? So just because they got it now, but they do flashbacks means how did they get there, right? So the storytelling, you get the past, the present, and the future stuff. So I really love that. I want to applaud them for bringing up, which a couple of movies have done this now. You know, you got Creed, you got this movie. Other movies are worrying about ASL, man. Way to highlight that imperfection. I'm not even going to say disability. That's an imperfection of people in sign language and knowing that they still can get actors who can make money. There is no disability here. We're going to find a way, find a character for you to introduce you to it here, and everybody's going to love you. And actually, when you watch behind the scenes, those episodes, that's how they came together and learned so much and became a family. So shout out to them putting ASL in the forefront in one of these episodes. Now, there's a couple scenes that, like, man, you got when they're at the mall, when she went to school, even, what? Like even the episode 2 when you got Joel snapping and he doing certain, like, this man is ruthless. What? Come on, I don't want no beefs with him. But my favorite Cornbread certified episode is episode 8. Oh my God. With the cult. And something happens in the game. I don't want to say specifically, but something happens in the game, and that same thing happens in the movie or in this TV series. So that episode, like I said, episode 8 is my favorite one so far. It's only season 1. I don't know if they filmed season 2 and that's done with the game, or they need to make another game. They're making season 2. So let me know in the comment boxes, because like I said, I didn't get a chance to play this game, but just from a cinematography realm, I'm watching it. Beautiful, very violent. Definitely wouldn't watch this with kids. Maybe 13 and up. It's a couple sex content, nudity, and it's very violent. So I would say at least 13 and up. Watch it with your kids. But other than that, don't have a little 4 or 5 year olds walking around watching this with you. All right, and it's on HBO. I don't know if it's a limited series, but make sure you go check that out. I'm excited for season 2 whenever they make it, or the next video game. Let me know in the comment section what you think. What was your favorite episode? Am I bugging? Maybe you hated this series, but it's crack right now. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back next week with another episode. Peace.